Hi guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here, and you probably don't recognise where we are today because we're not in Benidorm, we're in Alicante. We've just got off the tram, that's the station right behind me. If you haven't seen the video that we did of how to get the tram to Alicante, that may well be one that you want to check out after this video, so we'll post the link in the video description for that. So today we're going to be taking you for a little look around this part of Alicante. If you're a newbie to Alicante, the area that you're most likely going to want to go check out is down at the port. So we're going to take you for a wander down there, show you the route, show you what's en route, and then show you a little bit around that area as well. When you get off the tram, you're more than likely going to need a drink. Well, you're spoilt for choice here on the roundabout where the big monument is. You've got cafes, bars and restaurants on pretty much every corner. So grab yourself a drink, get refreshed, and then head down the hill, follow us, and we'll show you the way. So when you come out of the tram station, which you can see behind me, following the exit that we took, remember if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it, that will lead you onto a long walkway, palm trees either side, heading downhill. If you're heading uphill, you're going in the wrong direction, so make sure it's heading downhill. Alicante is a beautiful city, but it is very easy to get lost. It's big. It's about 5 times the size of Benidorm when you compare it by area, and about 5 times the population as well. That's fixed population, not even counting in the tourists, and Alicante does attract a lot of tourists as well. On either side of this walkway you have got a few shops, you've got a few cafes and bars as well. Carry on a little bit further and you will make it to the main high street for shopping. So we've probably walked about a third of the way down this walkway now, and a big landmark that you'll see on your right hand side for the big shopping fans is El Corte Inglés. El Corte Inglés is a very famous department store here in Spain. I guess you'd compare it to sort of Debenhams, House of Fraser, something like that. And this one is one of the biggest ones. It's 5 stories high, but it's not the only one. There are more than one of these in Alicante. And I think this one here is based mainly on homeware and things like that. And it's on the junction with the main high street for lots of those high street stores. So if you were to turn right as you're heading down just after Corte Inglés, that will take you to the main shopping high street in Alicante, where you've got stores like Mango, like Zara, Bershka, you've got some designer shops like Guess, all sorts going on down there if you are a fan of shopping. We're not going to take you there today though, we will save that for another video. Then on the opposite side of the walkway, so if you was to turn left at this first big junction, this will bring you to a lovely little plaza, great spot to have a refreshment break, Plaza Calibella. Look at this, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And I absolutely love that they have a lot of these around Alicante. You find these in most Spanish cities, in fact. Little park areas, lots of shade, open air, grab a drink and have a little rest. Carry on through this plaza to the end, it will bring you to another very famous part of Alicante. Do any of you know where I'm talking about? Let's go have a closer look. This is of course the famous Mushroom Street, Calle San Francisco or San Francisco Street, and this street really comes alive at night. It is absolutely packed with restaurants, bustle, and loads going on. So we're going to bring you back here on another video. Let's not get too lost today. Let's get back to the main walkway and carry on down there. Back on the central walkway now, which leads down from the tram station. There you can see Corte Inglés. There's that little plaza, and we're going to keep heading downhill. Not too far to go now until we make it till the end. If you were to walk straight down from the tram station, it'd only take you maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes. The end of the walk walkway now, and you've got to cross a road here which will lead you into one of my favourite spots in Alicante. This lovely park filled with these enormous fig trees. It is beautiful. So this is Parque Canalejas, and just get a load of these trees, aren't they absolutely magnificent? So the proper name for these trees, and I'm probably going to get this pronunciation completely wrong, Ficus macrophylla, something like that. Maybe one of you guys can correct me there in the comments. More common name is Moreton Bay or Australian Bay fig tree. Upon entering this park, you'll see the harbour or the port area come into view in front of you. There's a little fun fair in front of that, and if you head left, that's going to take us to another very famous part of Alicante, and a park which is well worth a visit. As you're passing through, be sure to say hello to the guard dogs here. These two good-looking boys are known as the Guardians of the Paseo, and they're exact copies of the statues that you'll find in Victoria Park, London. Those are reproductions of the original Roman statues which are conserved in the Vatican Museum and the British Museum. This will lead you into what is probably the most famous walkway in the whole of Alicante, Paseo Esplanada. Another beautiful palm tree lined walkway. This one runs parallel with the harbour, and you've got cafes and bars on the side as well. About halfway down the Esplanada, there's a little stage area here, and you'll often see bands, orchestras, dancers performing there, mainly at night at the minute because it is very, very hot. Wow, there's some impressive looking yachts on this part of the harbour. Puts our inflatable canoe to shame a little bit. Imagine the money that is in that harbour right now. To the end of the Paseo Esplanada now, and there's a big crossing here that will take you over into the harbour area, into the port area. We've got a casino up there, and there's some big hotels as well, and that's another area we'll show you on a future video. We're going to leave it here today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a very sort of basic look around, get your bearings if you are a first timer coming to Alicante on the tram from Benidorm. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing a lot more videos delving deeper into Alicante, showing you some of these areas in a bit more depth. So look out for those videos, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.